Okay, good day everyone. Welcome to Marinai's Powerhouse Team Review and Training Center. So, we will continue our discussion regarding alternating current circuits. So, we are already on our part 5. So, parallel AC circuit, no? For our Filipino and non-Filipino audience, we welcome you to our free electrical engineering review. So, my name is Engineer Reggie Marinay. Okay? So in the Philippines, you can call me Kuya Reg for short, no? Okay. So let us continue our discussion. We are now on parallel AC circuits. Okay, so we have the conductance here. So that is the reciprocal of resistance. So we have 1 over R. We have the susceptance that is 1 over X. So we have our admittance here. So this is the admittance. That is the reciprocal of impedance. So this is our G, our conductance. Then this is our B or beta. That is our susceptance. No? Okay, so this is one way of solving the magnitude of the admittance. So we have square root of G squared plus quantity BL minus B sub C squared. No? Okay, so there's no problem if you will make this as beta sub C minus beta sub L, no? Anyway, you're just going to square this so that this will just become a positive number. Okay, consider this circuit for parallel AC. We have RL and RC circuit. They are connected in parallel, no? So we have here our Y sub L, which is equal to G sub L. So G, again, that is our conductance. G sub L minus J beta sub L. No? And then our Y sub C here for the capacitive portion. Okay? So we have here our G sub C plus J beta sub L. No? Okay? Yan, masyadong makita partner, no? Masyadong maliwanag yung ating PowerPoint. Ito. Okay, so remember that our beta sub C, no, is positive J. Our beta sub L is negative J. We've said last time that if that is capacitive, that is positive. No? Positive, capacitive. Automatic, negative, that is inductive. Okay? So we have for the RL branch, we have our G sub L. So we have this formula, no? RL over RL squared plus X sub L squared. This is actually the square of the Z sub L, right? On the inductive portion. Beta sub L is X sub L over RL squared plus XL squared. And then G sub C, that is RC over RC squared plus XC squared. Beta sub C is X sub C over RC squared plus X sub C squared. Okay, let us solve number 17. A coil having an impedance of 25 ohms and resistance of 15 ohms is connected in parallel. Okay, so we have a coil. This is our coil represented by R and L. Okay. That is connected in parallel with non-inductive resistance. So meaning it is pure R. Pure R. So we have here 10 ohms. Then we have for the coil 25 ohms. Inductance. Sorry, this is the impedance. No? This is impedance. Let's say the Z of the coil 25 ohms. Okay, this is the coil. Okay. Resistance 15 ohms. Connected in parallel. Okay. So we have that one. So let us get first our R of the coil or X of the coil. So this is R of the coil. We have the X of the coil. So the X of the coil by Pythagorean theorem We can go directly with Pythagorean theorem here, no? Because z of the coil squared is equal to r of the coil squared plus x of the coil squared, right? So the x of the coil is what? By Pythagorean theorem, so that will be the square root of z of the coil, which is 25 squared minus 15 squared. So what is x of the coil? No? What is x of the coil? Okay, for number 17, x of the coil is 20 ohms, no? 20 ohms. That is 20 ohms. Okay? That is 20 ohms. So calculate the total admittance. So what is the total admittance? Okay, to get the total admittance for purely parallel circuit, no? That is simply equal to y sub 1 plus y sub 2. Okay, the admittance of the first branch, no? Which is the z of the coil, the y of the coil, no? And then y sub 2 is this portion, which is just the pure r, no? Pure r. So, using our calculator, y sub t, that is, how much is this? Again, what is our y? Our y is 1 over, okay, so 1 over r of the coil, which is 15, okay, plus j, no? Plus because it is inductive, no? Okay. So this is plus j20, okay, plus 1 over, what is our y sub 2? That is simply 1 over 10, okay. Then, what you will do here is, you are going to convert, no? Will you try in your mode 2? What will happen? Sige nga, i-ano mo nga sila, i-unmute mo, partner. What will happen if you will just put your calculator mode 2, then you have input this. What will happen? Okay? You use your calculator, this button, no? That is below the calc, no? Yung nasa ilalim ng calc, yung fraction natin, yung ganyan. Ano lalabas pag pinindot mo to? Ano lalabas? Maingay pala, partner, no? Ano lalabas sa calculator ninyo? 1 over 15 plus j 20, di ba? So, plus 1 over 10. Pag inequals mo lang yan, lalabas syntax error. Tama ba? Lalabas syntax error. So, makikita ba yun, no? Kita, oh. Kita nyo, no? Syntax error yung calculator, no? Okay? Pag dinerecho nyo lang. Okay, ang gagawin natin dito, i-convert mo to. No? Iisa-isahin mo talaga yan. No? At sagain natin. So, we have here yt. That's, so, you are going to convert this. That is mode 1 tayo. Pwede tayo pumunta sa mode 1. We have 15. Oh. Pwede rin naman mode 2 na. No? Mode 2 tayo. Okay. We have 15 plus j 20. Diba? Shift 2, 3 ginagawa ko dyan eh. Oh, what ganun? Mode 1 dapat. No. Nangyayari sa calculator ko. Dali nilagnat yata yung calcu ko Okay, ito na lang. Nag-mode 1 na lang ako. 15 tapos 20, no? Okay. So, this is what? 25. So, bar angle, 53.13, right? This is plus 1 over 10. Anyway, 1 divided by 10 is simply 0.1, right? This is pure R. Pure R. The angle would be 0 here. Although hindi na nilalagay talaga. Pagka 0, automatic, di na nilalagay yon. Pero nilagay ko pa rin, ano? Okay lang. Para masaya. So, we have here YT. What is 1 divided by 25? So, 1 divided by 25. 1 over 25, siyempre, no? 0.04. 0.04. Okay. So, di ba yung 1 na to, may angle to, 0 degree, no? Yung complex number. So, 0, ano ginagawa dito? Pag nagde-divide ka ng complex, this will be 0 minus. Pag nagde-divide, minus, no? Pag nagmo-multiply, pina-plus yung angle, di ba ganon? So, 0 minus, so that will become negative 53.13, right? Plus 0.1. Then you can go mode 2 in your calculator. Press your calculator mode 2 to solve this. Okay? 0.04. Shift. Bar angle, no? Negative 53.13. Okay? So, 0.04 yan, no? Then we have plus 0.1 plus 0.1 equals. Okay. Then, pindutin nyo yung shift 2, 3 equals. Yun. Pag napindot nyo na to sa calcu nyo, pindutin nyo yung shift 2, 3. Okay? You press here, shift 2, 3 equals. So that your final answer will be in polar form already. 0.128 bar angle. That is negative 14.47 degrees. What is the nature of the circuit? That is inductive. No? Because that is negative. Sinit, for Y, for admittance, if that is positive, that's capacitive, right? But since this is negative, that is inductive. Anyway, we just need the magnitude. 0.128 is the answer. And that will be letter, there you are. Okay? Letter C. Okay, number 18. Okay, number 18. A coil of resistance 10 ohms and inductance 0.02 Henry is placed in parallel with 100 microfarad capacitor. Again, there is a coil in parallel with a capacitor. Okay. So, the resistance is 10 ohms. Inductance is 0.02 Henry. Capacitance is 100 times 10 raised to negative 6 farad or microfarad across a 200 volts. So we have here 200 volts. There. Huh? 200 volts. 50 hertz. 50 hertz. Find the total current supplied of the arrangement. We're asked to find the total current here. Okay? What will be the total current for number 18? Okay, working formula, guys. The total current here, there's so many ways to get this, no? So, the total current simply equal to the total voltage over total impedance, right? Okay? One way of getting this is how? You get first, we already have the total voltage, right? Get the total impedance. No? Okay? Get the total impedance. Take a look here. How to get the total impedance? The total impedance, remember, this is a two-branch. We may say that the first branch is Z sub 1. The impedance of this coil is Z1. The second coil is Z2, let's say, or the second branch, Z2, over Z1 plus Z2. It's quite complicated. This one. Although, this is right. No? This is correct way. One of the correct way, I mean. But, we can have also this. Take a look. We can have this as V total, right? Then, that is multiplied by 1 over ZT. Just the same, no? Parehas lang siya nito eh. Same equation actually. So we may say that this is V total. So what is 1 over Z total? That is the admittance, right? That is the admittance. Okay? Naki-close up, partner, ha? Para nakikita nila. So, okay. Y total. Okay, let us do this. Let us solve first Y total, just like what we did before. Y total simply equal to, oh, by the way, so I think we have to get first our X sub L and X sub C, right? Okay, let's get first our X sub L here. Okay, 2 pi 50 L. 0.02. What about our X sub C? 1 over 2 pi 50 times 100 times 10 raised to negative 6. Okay. Let us solve this. No? I already have the value, guys. No? May value na tayo. Okay, sulat ko na lang po yung value. Ha? So, ang value natin for our X sub L would be for number 18 is, how much is this? 6.28 ohms. For our X sub L, X sub C, I mean, 31 point. Is that 83? Let's calculate. 1 divided by 2 divided by pi divided by 50 divided by 100. The exponent, negative 6, equals 31.83. Isn't it? 31.83 ohms. No? Okay. Yung isa natin, double check natin, 2 times pi times 50 times 0.02. Simply 2 pi. 2 pi or 6.28. No? Okay, tama naman. 6.28, 2 pi. Okay. Okay, ganito ha, guys. Listen, please listen carefully. Okay? Since this is just a review, I'll go directly with this formula. No? The total current, that is equal to the total voltage, then times the total admittance. Our total voltage is actually 200, no? 200. And then, our Y total. Okay? So, bahala na kayo dito, no? So, Y total natin, ang gagawin natin, okay? So, this is 1 over 10 plus J. What is our X sub L here? X sub L is 6.28. Okay? Then, plus our X sub C here. So, that will be 1 over, should be minus because that is a capacitor, right? 31, negative, 31.83. Okay, this portion, bahala na kayo dito. Katulad din ng in-explain ko kanina. Of course, if that is negative, negative mo rin pipindutin sa calculus mo. No? So, i-convert mo rin to. Kumbaga, lalabas yan, 0 minus J 31.83. Pagka kinonvert mo yan, ano? Sige nga, convert nga natin into polar form. Okay, shift, then polar, di ba? Shift plus, di ba? Mode 1 ka. Shift, pole, di ba? So, you press 0. Then, comma. Okay. Negative 31.83 close parenthesis equals. O, yun, no? 31.83 ang angle mo, negative 90 degrees. Kasi nga, negative J, di ba? Pag positive J, positive 90. Di ba? Sa complex number natin. No? Okay, ha? So, we have this. Okay, itong portion na to, bahala na kayo dito, no? I'll just give you the final answer here, no? Kasi aabutin tayo ng alas 12 ng gabi pagka lahat to, inano pa natin. No? So, anyway, nasolve ko na naman yan. So, ito na po yung sagot niyan, 14.6 ampere. Okay? 14.6 amperes. Ayan, no? Okay, mga kawerpa. So, approximately letter C. Nearest to letter C. Next number. Okay. Let's go to the next problem. Number 19. Okay. Problem number 19. Three circuits A, B, and C are connected in parallel across 200 volts AC supply. Circuit A consists of bank of lamps taking 10 amperes at unity power factor. So take note, if it is taking unity power factor, that is pure R. Always. Always. That's always, no? Okay? B consists of an inductive resistor. An inductive resistor, okay? B consists of inductive resistor taking a current of 20 ampere. Inductive resistor, meaning that is our RL, no? RL yon. Okay? Inductive resistor taking a current of 20 amperes at a power factor of 0.8. And C consists of resistor and capacitor in series, taking a current of 10 amperes at a power factor of 0.9. So we have RC here, right? We have R, we have C. Okay, please take note of this. Okay, so remember, there are current given here. There are given current. First the voltage is 200 volts, right? 200 volts. That's the voltage. Okay, then we have here our, let's say, our IA. We have our IB. We have our IC. Okay? So, given ang mga power factor and the current for each branch. No? Power factor and current for each branch. Okay, what we're going to do here is, okay, first, of course, we have to find the power supply to the whole circuit. That is in terms of watts, as shown here. So, okay. We are going to calculate this, no? Let us get our total apparent power. That is equal to our SA plus SB plus SC. SC. Okay? So please take note of that. No? Please take note of that. Okay. To solve for the SA first, no? SA muna tayo. Ay, well, anyway, pwede na natin idiretso dito yan, no? Pwede na tayong dumiretso. But how, sir? First, we have to get theta B. Well, anyway, for our first branch, the angle is 0 because that is just a purely resistive. I mean, theta A is 0. We are to put theta A here, that is 0 degree because that is pure resistor. Theta B is, that is given, right? For B, what is the power factor? 0.8, no? Okay. Arc cosine, 0.8. Always memorize this. 36.87 degrees. Okay? This is the most popular power factor in board exam. No? 0.8. And remember, 36.87. No? That is the angle. Memorize that. Until power system, you're going to use it. Okay. What is our theta sub C? That is arc cosine. What is the power factor for C? We have 0.9. 0.9. What is the arc cosine of 0.9? Okay, so i-arc cosine nyo lang yon. 25.84, sinit? Okay, mga kawerpa. What you will do here is, what is our S, by the way? Our S simply equal to the voltage times current, right? Voltage times current. The voltage is assumed to be 0 degree. The voltage is assumed to be 0 degree because there's no given angle here. So what now? Our S total simply equal to SA. What is our SA? Our voltage for A, of course, all the voltages are 200 volts, no? Puro naman po yan 200, mga kawerpa, no? 200 lahat yan. Okay? So, remember, ang hinahanap dun sa problem natin ay, ano? Okay, so our S total is SA, what is the voltage and current, no? Take a look here, guys, no? Okay, kailangan natin makuha yung watt. We have to get the wattage. For SA, we have 200, then multiplied by the current. What is the current for circuit A? 10. Okay? That is 10. Then plus 200 again for our SB. So that is how much? What is the current? The current is 20, right? That is 20. Bar angle negative 36.87 degrees. So take note, this should be negative because this is inductive, right? And then we have for SC, that is 200 multiplied by, again, 10 amperes. No? Then since this is capacitive, we have a positive angle. Take note of that. That is 25.84. Okay? Okay, set your calculator in mode 2, then you can calculate this already. Sa isahin nyo na lang po ito. So this will become 2,000. Ito naman, ano to? Calculate nyo na lang to. 4,000. Oh, ito naman, 2,000 din. Then with an angle. Then pag na-input mo na, you press Shift to 3 in your calculator. Shift to 3. Then lalabas na po yung polar form yan nung ST natin. No? Okay, I'll just give you the value for our ST. You can verify, see for yourselves, no? Our ST would be 7164.93. 64.93 bar angle negative 12.32. So that is the S total. We can convert this. Will you convert this? Well, I have the value already. So that is approximately 7,000. That is our P. Approximately 7,000. Just put it here, 7,000. No? Negative, that should be negative J. 1528. Okay? 0.79. Okay? So remember, again, if this is ST, what is this, guys? That is our PT, right? What is this? This is our QT. Huh? So, this will be our answer, 7,000. That will be letter B. There you are. Okay? Letter B is the answer. Okay. That is the, I think that we can have the other way of solving this one. No? So, pwede natin gawin, no, we can have it as the I total here. Okay, so pwedeng kayo na lang ang gumawa dito. Kayo na lang gumawa dito. So, I'll just show you the formula. Or, that is an alternative solution, no? Pag nakita nyo yung or. Okay. Our I total, that is equal to IA because that is already given, right? IA plus IB plus IC. Actually, yung IA natin, no, andito na siya, 10 ampere. No? Then, yung IB natin is 20. Bar angle, negative 36.87. And then, our IC is 10 angle of 25.84. 84? I think this should be 84. Okay? So, yun lang. Kung baga, tatanggalin mo lang yung 200, di ba? So, lalabas na yung I total mo. Okay? So, you will have here your I total. The value for your I total. You will have the value for I total. And then, ganun din, you can get your ST that is equal to your V total times I total. No? V total times your I total. Okay. V total, so multiplied by I total. So you have to, if you are going to consider the angle, no? That is important that you have to consider the angle. No? Okay? Sir, for example, take note of this. Meron akong gustong ituro sa inyo. I want to teach you something here. Sir, for example, I have my V total. Sige, gamitin natin. Let us use our given here. Pressure calculator mode 2, guys. So we have here mode 2. Okay, mode 2. Okay. You press. Okay, ganito ha. Solve natin yung kuryente natin. Sige, pakita natin. Let us make it detailed. 10, then we have plus 20, bar angle negative 36.87 degrees, plus 10, bar angle 25.84 degrees. Okay. What is the value here? So, when you input this in your calculator, then yung sa dulo niya, shift to 3, no? So, naka-mode 2 na kayo, ha? Complex na tayo. So, 10, then plus 20, then bar angle, negative 36.87, plus 10, shift bar angle, 25.84. That's positive because that is capacitive, no? Positive, capacitive, right? So, that is equals to, okay, then you press now shift 2, 3 kasi naka-rectangular pa lang yon. Let's make it into polar form. You press shift 2, 3, then equals. So, this will be the answer, 35.82. See, there is a bar angle of negative 12.32 degrees. Same angle as our ST, right? Sir, are they always equal? The angle of ST to IT, are they always equal? No. No. This is theta of the current. Take note of this. No? Sensya na kayo ha, kung abot tayo ng alas 5 ha. Okay. Ihimayin ko naman, di ba? Para sulit, di ba? So, ito. Theta I. Okay? No, kaya nyo pa ba? Okay. So, ito ha. Theta I. That is theta of the current. What is this theta? Theta of the power. Or just simply our theta in the triangle that we studied before. Okay? So, they are different. Sir, they're just the same. Yes, for this case, they are just the same. Because the angle of voltage here is 0. If the angle of the voltage is 0, they have the same. The I has the same angle as S, apparent power. Please listen carefully. I-mute mo muna, partner. Mute all mo muna. Okay, feedback sa atin. So we have, take a look here, take a look. How to get our ST? We said that it is total voltage multiplied by the total current. What is the total voltage? 200 times 35.82. Remember, this 200 has 0 degree, right? Negative 12.32. Please listen carefully. What will be the answer here? 200 times 35.82. Bar angle, negative 12.32 equals. Okay. So, then shift to 3. So, the answer is 7164. Bar angle, negative 12.32. This is volt ampere. This is the same with our answer here, right? Tama ba mga kawerpa? Thumbs up nga kung nasundan ninyo ako. Parehas lang, di ba? But sir, what about if the angle of the voltage is, let's say, that is positive 30 degrees? Let's say, no? Let us have an assumption here. If our voltage is 200, bar angle positive 30 degrees. May angle na yan, mga kawerpa. Or shall we say, we have here 200, let's say sine omega t, then plus 30 degrees. Something like that. No? That's a big possibility in the licensure exam. We have to convert this trigonometric into polar form, carry over this positive 30 here. Okay, you will see, positive 30 here. What is the answer, sir? What is the answer? S total, that is 230 degrees times 35.82, bar angle negative 12.32 degrees. Let us calculate now. Well, of course, the magnitude is the same, right? 7164. What about the angle? Anong ginagawa natin sa angle? So, our angle is what? Pagka ganito, anong ginagawa natin? Ina-add natin, di ba? So, let us add the two. Mode 1, we have 30 plus, or well, actually, that will become a minus because of the negative here, no? That's actually plus negative, right? So, 30, that will become just 30 minus 12.32. So, the answer would be 17.68. Positive, right? Question, is that correct? Okay, let's see. Who among you will say that that is correct answer? Raise your hand. Thumbs up. Sino may sabing tama ito? Kung sabihin ko tama ito, wala nagtataas ng kamay. Ayun, sino mga kailangan lakas ng loob, di ba? Sino susugal na tama ito? Okay, si Miss City, si Mr. Jo Marie, sino pa? Nagtaas ng kamay si di ba? Mr. De Los Santos, tama ba? Ronnie, no? Tama. Ayun. O, sino pa? Si kabilang slide. Ayun, dumadami Si Romeo, si Jimmy, Ka-Jimmy. Okay, si Kawerpang, Ronnie, Kawerpang Benggel. Mukha ni Jo Marie, tingnan mo. No? Mukha ni Jo Marie, no? Di ba? Zero, no? Ano? Oh, ano pa? Ayun, dumadami, Agree sila, Okay. Ilan yan, Dumadami. Agree sila. They are agree. Partner, pakita mo naman sa ating mga Facebook viewers, no? Okay? Ayun, di ba? Sabihin, igaganon mo, di ba? Oo, okay. Alam nila may audience tayo dito. Okay. So, we have here yung ganon, makikita sila. Makikita sila. Okay. Nakita na sila nung nag-raise hand. Okay. So, okay ilan yung nabilang nyo, nag-raise hand? Nagpas 10. Dami, no? Or less, mga 20 plus naman yung mga 20 yung hindi nagtaas. Ibig sabihin, sila naman, mali daw to. Lakas ng loob nung hindi nagtaas, no? Pero kung sabihin kong tama ito, sabihin ko rin mali ito. Okay. Let's see. Remember, this is voltage, this is current. Mathematically, actually, this is correct. Mathematically. But electrically, that's wrong. How, sir? How is this, sir? Okay. Let us have the sine wave of voltage and current here. This is the positive and negative according to our discussion. 200, positive 30 is somewhere down the road here on the left side. Okay? Okay? This is the positive 30, right? Positive 30 degrees. What about the negative 12.32 for the current? It's somewhere down the road again here. Okay. That will be your current, your carry. Yan, si Stephen Curry. This is our voltage. Okay? This is LeBron James, no? Yung balbas ni LeBron, kaya letter B, no? Okay, si Harden pala yun, no? So, ito, But take note, this is negative 12.32. Our basis is the distance between the two starting point. This will be our theta. That should be our theta. Isn't it? That should be our theta. Okay, take a look. What is our theta? Theta phase difference. Ito yon, no? That is the theta leading. Which is more leading, voltage or current? Always remember this. The more positive is the more leading. Remember that. The more positive is the more leading. So, which is leading? Positive 30 or negative 12? Of course, positive 30. Okay, question. Which is more leading? Negative 10 degrees or negative 20 degrees? Which is leading here? Ha? Sino leading dyan? The negative 10. Kasi yan na mas malapit sa positivity. Ito, mas matindi pagkaka-negative nito eh, no? Nakita lang, may kaakbay na may iba na daw. Baka naman pinsan lang yun, no? Ba't ako napunta doon? I-edit mo ulit yan, ha? Okay, ha, partner? O, ito, ha? So, makinig, ha, mga ka-aware pa. Ano yung theta phase difference? 30. Because this is leading the 30 degrees. Sabi natin, theta phase difference, we said that this is theta phase difference, theta leading minus theta lagging, right? So, remember this. The leading is the 30 degrees minus, carry over the sign. The sign of the 12 degrees is negative, right? Remember, the left side is positive. The right side is the negative side of the origin. No? So, this will become what? Negative 12.32. So, that is the right answer. What is our angle here? If this is 30 minus, that will become plus, right? So, that will become 42.32. How to read this, no? That is the angle. How to read this? I lags B. The leading is the voltage, no? I lags B. When you read this is I lags. Nahuhuli, no? V by theta. But what is our theta? The 42.32 degrees. Nahuhuli siya ng 42.32 degrees. This is the finish line. Okay? Mas malapit ang ulo ni LeBron James kaysa kay Stephen Curry, no? Yung ulo na to, ito yung side view ng ulo, no? So, yan. So, nahuhuli yung kuryente. So, therefore, I lags B by theta. Therefore, lagging current. If that is lagging current, lagging power factor. If that is leading current, that is leading power factor. Always remember that. So, ibig sabihin pala, sir, mali ito. Mali ito, sir. Yes, that's wrong. Yes, that's wrong. No? I'll show you by vector form or by phasor. Okay? By vector analysis or phasor analysis. Where is positive 30 degrees? Let's say somewhere here. That is the theta of the voltage. No? That is positive 30 degrees. That is for the voltage. What is for the current? Negative 12 degrees is somewhere here. That is your negative 12.32 degrees. That is for your current. Therefore, where is the phase difference? The phase difference is the angle between the voltage and current. So, lalaki siya. Imbis na 30, madadagdag to. Magiging 42.32. Did you get that? Di ko alam kung nagigets nyo ako, mga ka-aware pa, no? Thumbs up nga kung naintindihan ako. Ayan, dalawang method na pinakita ko sa inyo, by waveform and by vector analysis. So, therefore, sir, this is a wrong formula. Yes, my dear. No? Mali po yung formula na to. Sir, ano ang tamang formula? Yan tayo mag-usap. Ito ang tamang formula. Ito, maraming di nakakaalam nito, mga kawerpa. Ngayon, now you know. Sabi ni Pacquiao, no? Pacquiao said, now you know. You see, that should be an asterisk. Oh, what's the difference, sir? You just put an asterisk. That is what we call the voltage conjugate. What do you mean, sir? Voltage conjugate? Meaning, no? Meaning you have to get the phase difference. If you go directly with the complex number, just like what we did here, you'll be wrong. No? Magkakamali ka. Okay? Team na. What do I mean? What do I mean here? Okay, I will rewrite S total is equal to the voltage conjugate. In some books, they designate this, that one. Other books, asterisk. No? Other books, they use asterisk. Here. 10 times I total. Okay, sir. For example, you have positive 30 degrees. That is your given for your voltage. Okay. That will be what? 200 volts. The positive, make it negative 30. Although ang given natin 30 degrees, ha, nakakasunod ba? Ang given natin positive 30. Gawin mo siyang negative. No, make it as negative. The current will stay there as 35.82. Negative 12.32 degrees. So, of course, if you have to calculate, that's 71.64. Okay. What will be the angle here? What will be the angle? That is negative 30 minus 12.32 equals, of course, negative 42.32 degrees. You see? Negative 42.32. Again, since this is our apparent power, if that is negative, that is inductive. Inductive. Because I teach you before that, if that is positive, that is capacitive. Right? Positive, capacitive. Positive, capacitive. Did you get that? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In yes, admittance, current, and apparent power, if that is positive, that is capacitive. Negative for inductive. Always remember that. Okay? Since our circuit here is inductive, actually, because this I lags, no? I lags, meaning lagging power factor, automatic, that's negative. That's inductive. You see? So, therefore, the correct formula, if you are to consider the angle, is this. Using the voltage conjugate method. So that this is effective. Positive, capacitive, negative for inductive. Okay? Always remember that. Okay, for number 20, we're asked to find the power factor of the whole circuit. Wala pa pala tayong sagot doon? Okay, balikan natin. Okay, let's go back here. Our angle is negative. Of course, this is inductive, right? So, power factor is equal to cosine. Okay? You can put plus or you can put minus, no? Remember that cosine theta is equal to cosine of negative theta. So, we have here 12.32. How much is this? So, we have cosine of 12.32. That is 0.977 lagging. Yun ang sagot natin. Letter D is the answer. Okay? Kasunod po ba, mga kawerpa? Nakakuha po ba? Nakakuha? Okay, Okay, so, well, for that topic, no? So, thank you for that topic. Thanks be to God.